And this is Deeva Gordon from DEU with the Dear Deeva Show. Hopefully everybody has tuned in. You got your radio set every second and fourth Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And just like Charlie Wilson said, I hope everybody is having a good time. Just think about it. Tomorrow is Friday. TGIF, baby. I wish it was for me, but unfortunately, I don't have a Monday through Friday. So it's not a TGIF for me, but as long as I'm making money, I'm happy. So I wanted to say good evening to everybody. Hello. And I also wanted to introduce my topic. My topic is basically, do you know what I'm thinking? Think about that. Do you know what I'm thinking? And I say that because so many people have thought their ways out of a audition. They have thought their ways out of a job. They have thought their way out of a relationship. And I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's important. And I'm just going to address it with you and let you know what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, do you know what I'm thinking? A lot of times things don't happen, and what a person will say to me is, well, I thought you. Well, I thought. Not even communicating. I thought. So what it is that people tend to think for other people, and while you're thinking for other people, you're thinking yourself out of the communication that you should be having with these people. For instance, for an audition, simply what they're looking for, they tell you what they're looking for. Specific. They'll tell you what they're looking for. They don't beat around the bush. You, yourself, well, I thought that I would do X, Y, Z. But it's not necessarily what is required. It's not what was necessary. You may have thought to do something extra, and what you thought was extra and extraordinary when they wanted something simple and told you exactly what they wanted, but you thought. There's nothing wrong with thinking. The only thing that I would say is stop thinking for other people. Now, that was an example of dealing with a relationship, but there are so many different occasions that we can put that into play. For instance, relationships, a lot of communication breakdowns. People often have relationships and they don't communicate in the right way, and they react based on what they thought, not what was communicated, not what they, sometimes not even what they tried to communicate, but basically going upon their own thought of what your reaction would be if they did X, Y, Z. So when I'm saying, do you know what I'm thinking? That's what I'm talking about. A lot of times and oftentimes I've heard that over and over again. I'll give you an example. I know she's going to kill me when I when I say this, because I know it. You know, at some point she's going to listen. She's one of my best friends. I'm not going to put her name out there. But to make a long story short, basically what happened was, as they say, what happened was, one of my closest friends moved away into another state. That's not that far away. However, she was coming back for one reason or another, and instead of staying at my house because she no longer had residence or family here, she made a decision to stay at our other close friend's house. Well, initially, she didn't want to tell me until the last minute she was coming back to town because she didn't want me to feel a certain kind of way. So I'm having this conversation. I'm a little heated. I'm like, I haven't seen you in forever. You're like my bestie. I used to see you every day. You know, we used to communicate every day. Well, still do. But I would have liked to be able to prepare, because y'all already know my schedule is absolutely bonkers. I would have liked to be able to prepare for when you come back to town. But you didn't give me a heads up. So I'm saying, why? Why didn't you tell me? The response that I got was, Well, I thought that you were going to be upset because I didn't stay with you. I stayed with XYZ. So there you go. That's an example. She thought for me. I had no issue or problem of where she stayed. I just wanted to see her. So a lot of times, you guys, I'm just saying that stop thinking for other people. When someone says something to you, take it for the face value, but don't miscommunicate by not speaking up and asking a question just simply to make sure that y'all are on the right page. Because in that instance, here it is, I had not seen her in 4 months. And because of my schedule and because of miscommunication and her saying what she thought about me, you know, my response was going to be, basically, I missed out on an opportunity to see my friend out. Okay, it's an opportunity to see a friend, but let's sit back and just think about how many conversations that we had when we said, well, I thought. All right? So that's one of our topics. I have some deep information to give you all. How many of y'all are ready to get your house and your home ready for springtime? Even your apartment ready for springtime. Your condo ready for springtime. Do you need stuff done? Do you need work done? Do you need to get spring ready? I'm not talking about just taking some clothes out of a drawer and putting it in a bag or putting it in a container and putting it in the basement. I'm talking about, do you really need to get ready for the summer? Weatherize your home, take care of your lawns, take care of some things around the house that needed a lot of attention, but because we were kind of hibernating during the wintertime, we didn't take the time to take care of it. I got a solution for you. So I'm going to give you a commercial, a little bit of music. You are on Sador Radio with Deeva, with the Dear Deeva Show. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to be right back with some more information. I'm going to be right back with some more details of, do you know what I'm thinking? It goes deeper than that. Trust me. All right? I'll be right back. Okay. So why isn't it playing? I'm double clicking it.
Slide it up here. Deeva.